Mike Green, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, dude? Just got home. Took Lukey fishing. Well, actually, he went with me, so he made my evening. We just threw out some baits a few times, seen how things were. Checked it out. That's all. John, what's up, buddy? Yeah. Um, um, Pumpkin King just sent me a picture. Oh, there he is. What's good in the shrimp hood? Nothing. What's up, dude? I didn't know you had a Spec 5. I had a Spec 5. I love that thing. I should never got rid of it, but when I was doing the shelves, um, it just didn't fit anywhere. So I didn't see in the near future of me using it. So and then I had the 13.5 gallon too. That was nice. The 16 gallons nice. 13.5 gallons nice. And then I don't know about the 9 gallon flex, but the 15 gallon flex is badass. And then this one's sweet. When I went to the fish store down the street to go, because they carry all the bug bites, I got that sand. I didn't get the flourish or the fluval there. They sell it there for 42, but Petco's got it for 38 if you price match online. So but when I went up there, they had a 9 gallon fluval sitting on the floor underneath a cube. I think an Aqueon cube or something. And then Petco has some smaller Aqueon. I think they're Aqueon. No, yeah, they're Aqueon cubes, but they're smaller. And they were 50% off, and they were still freaking $30 for just a little tank. But the big one, I think it's 14 gallons by Aqueon, the fish store down the street from me, sells it for $80. You guys see all these? These are, if anyone's wondering, these are orange-eyed culls. These are all sorts of culled shrimp that have orange eyes. I don't know why it's coming in crappy. I really think I messed this camera up. I've dropped it like 9 times. I've dropped it quite a bit, but here, see if I can zoom in on this red one. Watch, he'll go move right when I do it. Oops, too far. But if you can see it, Well, whatever. I didn't like that shrimp anyways. Jerk. But this tank here, last night, this tank, when you guys were watching last night, I'm sorry, this tank was the black Pinto tank that I tore apart, and then I vacuumed with my Python, and look at the substrate. It looks like I just put it in today. That's how much vacuuming substrate, how it pulls out all. You got to figure it's just like any other substrate. It just is active, and it keeps the pH down. But it's you vacuum it, it looks better than brand new. So now all that poop, 95% of all the poop and yuck is all out of the substrate. And these guys are like in a brand new tank, but it's already cycled. Everything on the glass, the filter, the substrate's all cycled. All I did was suck the poop out of it and give it a 99%. I sucked the water out all the way below the substrate because I dug a hole back in the substrate and vacuumed it all the way to the glass. And then I put all brand new water in it. And then these guys showed up this morning and bloop, plop and drop. So what I did, plopped and dropped them. Every shrimp that came in, all my new stuff that I ordered for, new tanks, all the empty tanks, I plopped and dropped everything. But this is a tank full of just orange eye culls, so they could be anything. They come from any kind of orange eye shrimp, but they're a cull. So now I buy them, and I'm going to offer them, because what I want to do is I want to put a bazillion of them in this tank back here. Because, they have all the orange eyes that we like so much, and they come in many colors. So I have a Fluval 5-gallon, $5 at a store here. They were getting rid of it. Oh, wow, $5. What's good, dude? Cubes are okay, but I get bored of them really quick. But that's just me. Like I said about a million times, I like my tanks with frames on them. To me, it's a tank with no frame is boring. But that's just tanks that I own. Like I say, I like to go into stores that, like I see, one of my dehumidifiers is full. I've seen that video on that store the other day in Canada, April's or whatever, April something. And they have all rimless, curved glass, curved corner tanks. Beautiful. Oh, get this. There's a guy by me that has well, he's not by me. He's by half hour away. He's got a 55-gallon octagon acrylic. Says it's in mint condition. It's with the clear, whatever it's called, with the stand and everything. Wants $50. I messaged him to see if he'd delivered. He said, no, they're moving and he doesn't have time. He's like, come look at it. I said, is there any scratches? He said, no, come look at it. It looks way better in person. But it's a 55-gallon octagon acrylic. The clear, whatever it is. Something clear something, the brand name, Clear View. But, yeah, he wants $50. That thing's like hundreds of dollars, I think. Larry D's, welcome. So I'm going to start my first saltwater tank soon, but I want to watch Mingobi and postal shrimp. Jeez, you're going saltwater now? Boy, oh boy. That'd be a tall tank. Yeah, but all I'm saying is it only costs $50, to resell it. It's an acrylic tank. Acrylic tanks are expensive. What's happening, Brian? Sorry about the other night. I'm all good now. Thanks for the show. Don't forget to hit that button, people. I was number 3. I don't remember what happened the other night, but okay, no problem. I'm glad you're here. See, look at these guys with the stripes and stuff. See, now the other ones could be yellow King Kongs. The red striped ones, they could be fancy red, orange eye fancy red tigers. They could be orange eye red tigers. They could be, anything that carries. That's what I'm saying. Anything that carries the orange eye yellow King Kongs. He said King Kongs. These guys are not. Yeah, I don't know if this camera's jacked up or what, but it sucks donkey balls. So yeah, here, let me see if I can scoot this back, zoom this back. But this is what a vacuumed out, sorry about the glass, it's got spots on it, but look past the glass. If you can find it within yourself to look past the spotty. I didn't scrub the glass with razor knife or nothing. All I did was vacuum the substrate with the Python. Oh, it stunk so bad my wife had to leave. Threw a little ball of moss in the way back. Washed the filter, squeezed the filter pads out. Stuck that sucker back in, and now we have a brand new tank again. Same substrate. Like I said, 98% less poop. Rotted food, no more rotting plant matter, anything, and it's now a tank that I just plopped and dropped these guys, and everyone was starving today, so I've been feeding them all. I got a whole tank of extreme red King Kongs. Now that we could be doing dips on. I got more orange-eyed blue tigers, orange-eye royal blue tigers. Oh yeah, and then the orange-eyed yellow King Kongs, but he only had 14 of them, so I have to wait 8 more days. And those were the ones that I want to start a colony so bad, but I got 14 of them. I just don't know where the heck they're at. Well, they're in there, but yeah, I see 1, 2, 3. But this tank had that samurai soil in it, so I vacuumed it all out, sucked it all out, and immediately, because if you hurry up, really quick, suck it out, clean it out, get everything off the bottom, and then put your substrate in and have your buckets already ready, and then just start putting it in. It doesn't stir it up just so the water, I use a decent sized hose, about the size of a pencil. And since there's no shrimp in there, I just start running it in there. And, get the filter in there on the back wall, get it running, get your moss in there. You're good to go. And, through all my bacteria. But see, the tank's already set. The filter's already set. The moss, everything. The glass is covered with bacteria, everything. It's already set. All I do is change the substrate. So, Jeffrey Watts, welcome, sir. Oh yeah, B, my shrimp came in today too. Oh, they did? Really? Your shrimp come in today and you don't even let me know. Wow, it's Wednesday. Your stuff came in that early? Anybody else's stuff come in today? Oh well, Jeff's in Texas. Miles is in Florida. What's his face is in Texas. Streetwise is in Vermont. So how'd they come in? How'd they look? Was everything good? I didn't use a cold pack this time. Don't stir with your stuff. What are you doing, dude? Huh? What are you doing? What? Big boy. What did you do, big boy? Huh? Big boy. I love you too. I love you too. Yes, I love you too. Okay. No, I don't have time. I'm working. Go lay down. Oh, Larry D. I'm waiting, bro. I can't wait. Larry D's Tank some more said his did as well. How'd they come in, Larry? Everything coming healthy? Everyone's shrimp coming good? None died? Well, of course none died, but you never know. This was a good week for temperature, so that's why I didn't use any cold packs. Ooh, look at that one down there. Woo. Come on, you guys, tell me. You're driving me nuts here. I freak out when I don't know. I don't freak out, but when I send my shipments out, I like all my stuff to show up excellent. So they were good. One didn't make it though. One? Really? Well, at least you got a baker's dozen. So you had 12 and a freebie. So you got 12. But still, was it a little itty bitty one or something? Ooh, look at them all. Yeah, I had one DO. Really? What the hell? How am I having a DOA? I don't ever have dead on arrivals. What was DOA, Pumpkin? It was a baby, but I still put him in the tank just in case. Was it PRL? Maybe I sent one, or was it one of them was too small? Yeah, maybe it was too small. Yeah, it happens. But I'm not known for even having one die. But you just with the post, it's kind of I won't blame it on them. It's just you got to figure they're way understaffed. They're probably shucking packages, because they're way behind. And packages might be getting abused more than normal. So, but yeah, oof, that sucks. But yeah, one's better than all of them, but still, I don't like even one dying. So, gnarly fish tanks, but at least they showed up. Good. And the packages were packed super tight, so yeah, I'll like double up on ice packs and all sorts of stuff. So some of the shadow pandas I had to stop and stare because they're so beautiful. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. That's what I'm saying. The shadow pandas, but Here's the thing, dudes. I sent you Black King Kongs, but you like not bad, all good. A snowball. They ate most of. Maybe he was small or something. But yeah, but still they should. Was there something in the bag for him to hold on to? Did I have stuffing in it? Chinese new I was hoping you'd like it. Yeah, was there something in the bag? You know, some kind of mash or something for him to hold on to? Because sometimes I forget. Uh, I don't know how many times I was forgetting when I was doing the orders, and I was like, man, I had to cut the bag open, put it back in. Then I'm like, when I got the box sealed up, I'm like, man, did I put something in the bag? And, did I put a sticker in there? So it's, I don't know why I was all over the place when I did it, but yeah, that's from Taiwan. That's Taiwanese newspaper. Green mesh. Okay. Well, maybe I won't use the green mesh anymore because usually I use the white um, filter stuff, or I use black filter pad. Maybe that, they weren't able to, I don't know. I won't use that anymore then. That could be a problem. Because I was just reusing that. It was sent to me, and I usually keep all that stuff, so I could put a bunch of it in bags, or maybe I didn't have enough in there, but I'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, the Black King Kongs I sent you, Pumpkin. Like I said, a lot of those have the Panda gene, or I mean the Shadow gene. So I scooped you a bunch of them out of there because I heard you say something. You mentioned something about shadow pandas, and I was like, oh well, I haven't separated them out of the Black King Kong tank yet. So I was like, well, I'll just give him a bunch of these shadow pandas since he seems to like them so much. Oh yeah. You'll get Well, it's it's Taiwanese food, Fish Whisperer Miles. Um, the special food is the food I make, but that's just it's another it's another type of food that you can feed that you can't buy here. So that's why I like it, because the Taiwanese or Japanese, Chinese, whatever, they feed differently, than we do. So they put different types of food in their stuff. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh. I got my Bacter AE in the mail today, so I fed that today, and I ordered a bunch more. This is a ecological bacterial powder. This is a Mucha product also, and that's where I get all these plastic bottles from that you see that I make the food out of. But got nutrifying and purifying aquarium water, creating stability in ecosystem. Oh, it helps nutrification and purity. It's OYK bacteria, algae powder, microorganism powder, shrimp growing elements. So I ordered 3 more jugs of this to add, because with the stores being, a lot of stores being all jammed up, I can't get all the stuff that I'm used to giving, like, my spinach powder and stuff. So I do have a bunch of, veggie powders and stuff. So today I made a big old shake. I fed them and then gave them a big old shake of stuff. So, well, that's what I feel too. Because you want it, Fish Whisperer. Yeah. So, I mean, I understand. No, I'm just saying
Well, it is special because it comes from Taiwan. So, but I'm glad you look at it that way. Yes. Okay, wait. Okay, those are my favorite. Hey, is Luke around? Yeah, he's upstairs. Luke, come here. Oh, all right. He's getting in the shower. And I don't want to stop that because he usually doesn't get in until 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we went out when we went fishing just a little bit ago. Okay, I didn't know if you saw my message. Yeah, I just haven't gotten a picture of him yet. Yeah, I saw it. You can send him. That's my thing I do with him. You know, he's a boy. He needs to learn about knives and stuff. You know, so my one buddy's dad passed away, and he came over here and gave him a knife that was his dad's. Oh, hi, the baby girl. Hi. You come down and see Daddy? Oh, he's a pretty girl. Here, come here. But so he brought it over so Luke could have it, and then he brought Luke like a I don't know. It's not like a cigar box, but it's a wooden box. You know, it's a thin wooden box, you know, like one of them old ones, and the top slides on and off. But the top slides on and off like this, you know, it's got a slot, the lid goes on, but he gave him that box too. But yeah, he collects all sorts of knives. I want to get an old switch, you know, the flip out one. I can't find one. My best friend's got one, but the spring inside busted, and it was his grandpa's, I think, but the spring busted, and you can't. I don't think it's possible to order a spring for an old switchblade like those because it was a bigger one, you know, and it cracked. So I don't think you can even. And those are tempered, so that's like a special piece. Okay, I didn't know if you saw my message, Miles. Brian, did you keep the breeding box in the tank with the culls in them? Breeding box in a tank with the culls in them. What culls? Oh, yeah, no. Those are no. You're talking out of the blue dream tank. No. Nope, those are gone. The only thing I kept was the mama. I dropped her back in there. Why? What's up? Okay, yeah, that'd be cool, Pumpkin King. Cichlids 23, hanging in the dizzle with my nizzle. Hanging in the dizzle, my nizzle. Yo, Pumpkin Miles, see. Hey, Cichlid, did you get your mail yet? Oh, I got my switchblade from 89. Yeah, see, that's what I want to get Luke, a switchblade. Because, like, I get them, I collect them money, too, from all different countries. So, like, when I do the auto show and stuff, you get people from all around the world. You know, all sorts of stuff. And then, like, this woman works next door. I'm sure I'll never get it, but she's of, like, an Arabic nationality or something. And she says that she has money with Saddam Hussein on it. And I told her that I want one of them. I'm like, oh, you'll never see that for the rest of your life. I never will, anyways. Could you imagine having that in a book, you know, with a bunch of other money? That'd be super, super cool. So I don't know. She said a long time ago. Then she works in a pharmacy. And then when I seen her last, she's like, "Oh, I have to see if I even have any." I'm like, "What do you mean? You tell me you had some." Yeah, we got the switchblade comb. Yeah, I'm ready for some Taiwanese news, yo. I think I sent everybody that got a package this time. I know I sent it to Pumpkin King because I thought he would start laughing again because the last time he did an unboxing of my shrimp, he was like, "What in the hell?" He didn't know. He didn't know where it came from because it was all wrapped in Chinese paper. Well, because it's like, you're getting something from Michigan and it shows up all in Chinese paper. But the thing is it gets sent to me. So I like to pass it on because, when will you ever see it in your life? So I think it's pretty neat to pass it on. It's sometimes we hold on to it for a while, and I think it's pretty neat. So that's the thing. But yeah, the patterns on these strip are super, super cool. What up, Dansley? Ain't been shopping in a minute, yo. Got nothing but sour milk up in my fridge. What's wrong with that? Sour milk's good. Add some sugar to it. It'll be sweet and sour. It'd be like eating some sweet and sour chicken. Be some sweet and sour chicken, yo. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Orange-eyed royal blue tigers. Rawr. I don't know what they are, Dan. That's the orange-eyed black King Kong. I don't know. It's just the mix. This is the orange-eyed calls that I told you I can get. $10-gallon, 24, only 24 to go. I have money from all the different islands in the Caribbeans. Oh, really? Yeah, I collect everything for them. I've been getting them, like Arabic money, because they're everywhere you go, in the hospitals. So, like, when I take my mother in or something, they work there, and I just ask them. And they never want anything, they don't want American money because usually the people that give me the money, their money's not worth anything, it's only worth about 20 cents. And I'm like, what? I try to buy it, but with the orange in the head and the tail and the shape of the clear spot where white is removed. With the orange in the head and tail. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole tank's got a mixture of them, bro. I got oranges, reds, red and oranges,
I couldn't believe what came in this package today, bro. Look at this black one coming out. I don't even know what this black one is. Why is this black one in here? It's like, give me a perfect one. I thought that, they were so dark in here today. I was like, dang. I was waiting for you, Dan. I figured you'd like them. Damn, my allergies. Boo, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Yep, too far. Yeah, there's reds, yellows, clears with red stripes, all sorts of it. And that's why I called him tonight, or he called me to send me the tracking. I was like, dude, it came this morning. I said, bro, what's up with all the ones in the orange eye mix? He said, yeah. He's like, I told you there's orange ones in there. I said, yeah, but there's black ones and red ones. And, oh, yeah, there's all sorts in there. I said, man, I want a whole bunch of these. He said, well, I got about 1,000 of them. I said, yeah, okay, I'm going to get some more of these. Because the colors are really cool. See if we can see them. Yeah, see, the glass is dirty, but some of, they're just so bright. That, and for everyone that's just tuning in, this was that tank last night that I reset. Oops, wrong way. This was the one last night that I vacuumed out. Remember I said I had to collect all the babies? Well, my wife did the black Pinto tank for me, and I did the Tangerine Tiger tank. We were probably down here for, I don't know, about an hour and a half, making sure that we got them all. I think we came out with like 18 Black King Kong babies, and I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to lie if I said I didn't count the Tangerine Tigers, but there's probably 30 or more, so. See if I can get that one in the back. That is real pretty. Oops. Autofocus. Yeah, see that tigery looking one back there? Yeah, nice variety, and those black ones could be there. I know, right, Dan? It's shoot. So I couldn't believe when I got the bag. I was like, what is all of this? What's the clear with the orange on the head called? I don't know. It's a tank full of they all have orange eyes, Miles. All of them. And they come from different shrimp, but they're culls. So, when the breeders, when, the shrimp have babies, when they have babies, if they don't come out with color, they immediately get rid of them. And they told my buddy, hey, if this is something that you want, we'll sell them to you. So I got these at a good price. So I think they're the coolest thing, because now you have a tank full of shrimp that all have orange eyes. You don't have to worry about getting the trait into a shrimp. They all have orange eyes. You can now use these shrimp for breeding projects. So you can put these orange eyes in with other shrimp to try to get them to get orange eyes and see what kinds they are. But they're like yellow King Kongs and You know, really anything that has yellow eyes. Black King Kongs, when they have really slash, those are skeletons. Oh yeah, see, he knows more than me. See, that one right there up front is orange. See how cool those look, man? Those are sweet. But like I said, the cool part is they all have orange eyes. So, you know, orange-eyed shrimp are expensive. You know, well, not super expensive, you know, but some are. But to have a tank full of just, you know, a multitude of all different stuff, that's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Caridina, I think. Yes, sir, they are Caridina. Nope, they are all Caridina. As far as I know, no Neos have colored eyes. Well, orange eyes, I should say. Oh, wait a minute. They do have orange-eyed red Rili, so I am totally incorrect when I just made that statement. Very incorrect. Those will make good starters to orange-eyed yellow King Kong tanks. Yeah. Good thing I got orange-eyed yellow King Kongs today. Woohoo! I don't know if the core would make it, but yeah, just 1, 2. I only got 14 today, Dan. All he had, after he got done filling all of his orders, he had 14 left. I said, what's this? He's like, you just got to wait 8 days and I'll send you more. So yeah, I got Extreme Red King Kongs. But they got a little white on the very front of their head. So to me, they're not. I don't know. They could be better. They kind of look like Santa Clauses. But yeah, Extreme Red King Kong. Jeez, that's pretty shit. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for.
Alright. I told them that was 1/4 of what I need. Oh yeah, in my opinion, those are still 1 stripes. Yeah, I know. That's why he sent them to me, and I'm gonna have to tell him that they are not extremes. Yeah. Yes, sir. No bueno. So, what is this? Probably got at least 1 or 2 at Silver Eyes, too. Yeah, Silver Eyes are cool. Yeah, there's a lot of pretty ones in here. A lot of pretty ones. That's like those tigers got to be pulled out of there, too. Those are all in the wrong space. Oh, wrong button. Oops. I need to focus. Any update on the black tigers? No. Let me look. Nope, still black. Still tigers. They still got orange eyes. Nah, you know me. I just throw them in there and leave them. I can't really see they're in the moss. Nah, can't really tell. Looks like one's a male, the one I can see, but GRB Aquatics, welcome, welcome. These are orange-eyed royal blue tigers, but there's some blue tigers in here I gotta get out. Yeah. Matter of fact. Yep, just some nice tigers. Should have seen the people at Patco, LOL, looking at me like a freak for buying 12 10 gallons. Yeah, hey, been there, done that. I get looked at like that all the time.
They're like, how many? And I'm like, all of them. I want all of them. Yeah, it's like people get like, it's like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to buy everything. Hold on. You sent me orange eye blue tiger stuff. You put down. I know I put down asking for both types, but the bag that said Royal Blue Tigers, it was just a bag of regular OEBTs. All right. Like what B has where there are 8 by 10 gallons per shelf. Oh, sorry. Hey, Chubby Cubby! Woo woo! What's happening, my brother? Hey, what racks oh. I know. Waiting on the rack sucks. Waiting on anything sucks. See how they're all up in that cholla wood? Chubby Guppy, every time you type that, I think of Lucas and the granules. Ha! Miles says, same old poop pile.
Oh, that is weird. Because I'm pretty sure I pulled it out. I asked him to separate them and pull it out of the OERBT tank. It's alright, I will just keep track of it. If there is OE or Blue Tiger, I will make sure that I'll get some in. Yeah, because I could always get them. And that white spot on top of that OE breaking home, that is kind of normal variant. It's not like a one stripe one. Hopefully it's on the head. If it's near the head, it's actually an extreme variant.
Yeah, I'm not freaking out about the tigers. I'm just wondering if one of the bags, because I'm looking in the tank, the 2 bags that said orange-eyed blue tigers, I don't know how big are your royal blue tigers, because the tigers that I put in the royal blue tank are bigger and they have stripes. But I'm looking in this tank with these little itty bitty ones, and they seem real dark. So I wonder if it was just written on. Oh, I got a big huge pregnant mama in here. If it was just written on it properly, because it looks like I have real dark ones. Taylor. Right. Sorry about that, guys. I think what I did today is I mixed up some bags because, hello, Peplin Creek, hello, Streetwise, because these guys aren't supposed to be in here. These are orange-eyed blue tigers. These are orange-eyed royal blue tigers, or this guy. I think the bags were mixed up. So I think that the royal blues are down in orange-eyed blue tigers and these, so I'm going to have to switch them, which is no big deal. Oh, I just seen a big, huge pregnant mama down there, too. Super cool. You know what we should do? We should probably head down there and check them out because they're so pretty. The Red King Kong babies are getting larger. Oh, and there's something else I wanted to share with you guys, too. What other babies? Oh, Dan, the orange-eyed Red King Kong's not. There's only a couple of them with the white spots on them. They're really, really dark. They're nice. The pandas had babies, but that's not it. The extreme black King Kongs. You know, the ones over there that make my King Kongs. And I thought that, you know, they're not doing nothing over there because I took them away from, you know, I separated the family. Well, I went over there today and I seen little baby shrimp moving around. So, but I think they're King Kongs again. I'm not sure, but I think that they're King Kongs again. The Onyxes, they're coloring up very nice. The babies are coming out nice in that rusty onyx color. So this tank is doing beautifully. I just got to take the black room sticker off because these are not black rooms. Let me see what else. I think that was it. What's in this tank? These are black. Oh yeah, the red Calceo, and they're Prego. Hold on, I gotta get this guy. Been chasing him. It's an Amano shrimp that's in this tank that ain't supposed to be in here. He's in here at the Tangerine Tigers. See, he got away again. God, dog it. He's so darn fast. Aha, there he is. Really, dude? Dang. Oh, ooh, I almost had him. got him. Oh, nope. Out he goes. Dang it. Dang. Dang. Aw, man. Aw, man. Them guys is quick, boy. They are quick. Lickety split quick. I'm just using a cruddy net too. Well, it's my favorite net, but it's just not one of the best ones. Oh well. They'll live to see another day. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get that little sucker. Boy, Tangerine Tigers look so good now on nice substrate instead of that crap they were on. I'm sorry for not having. Oh yeah, we're moving, ain't we? We're moving, ain't we? You gotta be shitting me. Well, that was terrible. I messed that all up. I was slow on the draw there, boys. All right, where's the card? Where's the card? Could go up, check out some extreme red King Kongs too. They're moving all over the place. Let me even see how good this tank is moving down there. Oh yeah, we can go down there. Hold on. There we go. Look at that Prego one. Man, I didn't even see how many Prego ones I had in here. Then when I went down there, they were swimming around. Ooh. This is one tank I always had issues with. They were always sensitive for me. You made me think Dan was rocking out in the new studio. I think he was more minimal. Chewy LTD. Five Finger Death Punch is incredible. I love Five Finger Death Punch. Makes me want to sock somebody in the head. Dumbos and solid color pectorals. F2s from half black pastel, red and blue Dumbo. Are we talking about guppies? Yeah, I just got the male that's getting the job done there must have more stripe than looks like. You ain't gonna see Dan Lee in a stream. That's like asking, Bruce Lee, to be in to let somebody beat him up. Dan Lee's like the man behind the mask. He's like Batman. He said my neighbors hate me. I don't know. Dan's not rocking out in the studio. He's rocking out when he starts selling his pictures. I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd. Big J's Fish Keeper. Hello, welcome, Big J. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you in here. What is the orange shrimp? That is an orange-eyed blue tiger. The orange-eyed blue tiger does not breed true, meaning it breeds tigers. It just doesn't breed every single one of them blue. So the yellow ones, the clear ones they call blondes. And they're, okay, you can get like a super tiger. They call it like a silver. And it's clear with black tiger stripes, right? Well, it's kind of the same thing as an orange-eyed blue tiger, but the orange-eyed blue tiger has orange eyes, of course. But I think that they're 10 times nicer. But the orange-eyed blue tiger throws these, to where it almost gets orange. It's so cool. But they'll throw a clear. They'll throw the orange. They throw light blues, dark blues, sky blue. They throw all this different stuff. And then they'll throw where it's blue and then it turns rusty on top. I'm not a big fan. There's a lot of people that are. I like them all. I'm just not a rust color. And it's not really a rust because it's not. It's like I don't know, like if you turn the blue up, to a higher, deeper blue, like you're adding a color to it, to make the upper back like a backline on it. It's hard to say, but it's like you're adding something to make it so dark that it turns like a burgundy, a dark, it's not really rusty, but even though they say that, I don't think it looks like rust. It looks reddish, it's like it had too much. It's so much color that it just shifted it on the back. It looks really cool, but I like the yellowy ones, the light blue ones. But it just depends. Orange-eyed blue tigers, they're super pretty, and everyone likes their certain. But that's the cool part is they do not breed true. So if you have them and you just let them breed and do whatever they want, you're going to have a tank full of super sweet shrimp. Now, if you're someone that calls for a certain darkness or lightness, then you can do that too. But I just think they're incredible. But yeah, I like the yellow or dark orange ones. I like them a lot. But that's what that is. Super duper orange. Yes, it is. I've had that one since it was a wee baby. A wee babe. We're work hard on this stuff. Oops, wrong one. Oh, look at that. I'm all the way back, too. Ow. The ribs. Yeah, I think that's what I did earlier today. I mixed the wrong bags in the wrong tank. Lords of Acid, there you go. That's the she's net. Show me your shrimps or plants or fish. Yeah, Lords of Acid was sweet. Can't remember what song I used to play in the bar by that. Yeah, see, now look at this tiger back here. It's on the left hand side in the moss there. And it's behind, it's the one behind that blue. It's like that red, well, what people call rust, but to me that's like a dark brick burgundy or something, but they call that a rust. But that's the other color you get too. So clear, orange, the reddish. Now I like that, but the other one is where you get blue and then that is over the blue. I am familiar only by name at 623. I know that they were not part of labels that I worked with. Blondes are okay in fish, but I prefer brunettes. Yeah, Lords of Acid. Let me see. Oh, see, now they're going to come out. See, it's started. So yeah, everything looks really good. I wouldn't mind getting up there and checking out those extreme reds. These blues ain't really doing much. I just wanted to show you.
How about the red Rili? Red Rili. Red Rover, Red Rover. Red rum. Bree, what kind of dehumidifier do you run? I run two of them. One is a Frigidaire and a GE. The Frigidaire's a 70. The G's at 35. And then I have another one that I went to a garage sale and bought, and it's got to be 100 and something. It's a monster, but I don't know how old it is, so I don't know if it like uses more energy. So I run the two, and I usually have to empty them twice a day. So like if I come down in the morning, they'll be close, almost full. So I'll go dump them out, and then in the afternoon or in the evening they get full.
Sorry about that, everybody. I got caught up. I went over there and I realized the RO water was at the top of the container, so I hurried up and pumped out into the buckets. Now all my buckets are full. Now I can let it run and fill the container up, and we're good, ready to go. What is this? There's also orange Rilis, and blue Rilis, and carbon Rilis. You have to get B to show you all of them. Brain. Clear body. Yeah, these are just for pumpkin cake. Dan said it best. Mind blown. I had no idea what to expect, and then I saw her live, sounding the bass and the craziness. No, I want to see really bad as Stevie Nicks. Let's just say Pet Sonics, multiple aquariums at Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Can you text me, please, and thank you? Can I text you? Can you go on my webpage? I don't have Pet Socks. I really don't have a problem with, texting and getting my number out. But if it'd be easier, just go on my webpage. There's a comment section down below. If you comment me, it opens up a chat, a personal private chat, so no one can see it. No one knows. It's just, I don't know. I'm thinking about giving out my phone number on the business thing, but my business, it's DetroitShrimpAquatics.com. Just go to DetroitShrimpAquatics.com. Chris John, wait a minute. I just saw that name. Where did I just see that name? Bob Kahlers. Was it Bob Kahlers? He asked if those were actually your name, if that was your name, or if it was two people's names. I'm almost positive that was you. Was that you? Yeah, the artists that I know in the USA are more straight ahead metal. Veronica Freeman, Benedictum on Frontier Records is a good friend of mine. Hey, what is it? The Veronicas? I like the Veronicas. No website contact. Wonder Woman. Oh wow, that's badass. Oh, so I took me and Luke went fishing today, and I gave him my bait caster to cast. He casts it like he's been casting it for 5 years. I told him, I say, you learn how to cast all these rods. I say, you're going to be able to go through them like I do. We can just set up 5 rods. You just go pull, and So he was quite happy. It was pretty cool. Yes, that's what made her so amazing. There was no rules and no script like anything you've seen or heard before. That link you gave me last week, she was really good. Catfish Terry. Is that Catfish Terry? Oh, thank you, Cichlids. Thank you, Chewy. Somebody that I missed while I'm going through or when I was doing the water or something. I'm really sorry. I'm glad you're in here. Oh yeah, catfish is way up here. Shrimp are awesome. Well, thank you. I'm glad that then this is the right channel for you, Catfish Terry. And you have a great name because catfish are one of my favorite fish. So if you don't mind me saying, I enjoy eating them. So, oh, look at that buried mama. Yeah, if somebody's talking about Rilis, yeah, I have orange Rilis, red Rilis, blue Rilis. I do not have the carbon Rilis, but even though they call the blue ones carbon Rilis, blue carbon Rilis, but the only bad thing with the blue Rilis is they don't breed true. So, I mean, let's say out of 30 babies, you might get 10 or 12 that have the really look, and then the rest, can be just like a blue dream or kind of look like a blue diamond, but it's not shiny black like blue diamonds. But nonetheless, they're gorgeous, all the same. It's another shrimp that if you want to call it, you can call it, but if you don't care, because you know that you're getting Rilis, but if you don't care, then you can let it go. But at some point in time, you're going to have to, maybe pull the ones out that are not Rilis so they don't continue just to breed, any type so you can work on the Rili pattern. You can work on it. It's just hard. It's kind of like the orange-eyed blue tigers not breeding all blue, but it's there. But I'm selling off all of my blue Rili, and all my blue diamonds. Scott's Aquatics, welcome. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did I say one of my favorite bands that I'd love to go see is Stevie Nicks before she retires. I used to like Blondie a lot too, but I used to work in the bands with the bands when I was younger. Probably nobody. I mean, it wasn't nobody big, but speaking carbon Rilis, you seen him around? I haven't seen him in a stream in over a year. Been at least 6 months for me, if not longer. Yeah, Dan's my I don't know what Dan's my I don't know. When I get the questions like if you mix this and this, it's like the potions. He's like Merlin, I can wield the sword, but he's the guy that mixes everything. He's the one. He's like you go to the bar and you ask the bartender, to make anything, and he knows how to make. He's a mixologist, but he knows all that. He knows a lot of it, and that's I know the shrimp. He knows the shrimp too. But the thing is he's my backup on all that stuff. A lot of stuff that he's teaching me that I don't know on mixing shrimp. Why you wouldn't want to mix a certain shrimp. Why you do want to mix a certain shrimp. What do you get when you mix shrimp? It's stuff like that. Because my whole thing is when I started into the shrimp was I needed to be somebody that could bring you the information and be able to at least care for them and keep them alive. I didn't want to learn 19 things and, not focus on the super important one, which was, keeping them alive. So that's why I have so many tanks and I do so well at it, and breeding and everything. And now I'm moving forward into the, A plus B equals Y, times Z gives you, an orange-eyed cherry Coke. But, he teaches me a lot. Yeah. He is a shrimpologist. Yeah. Instead of a drinkologist or a mixologist, he's a shrimpologist. But that's what I'm saying. Having him in here, it makes the stream, it makes it a lot better. And I appreciate everything that he does. I don't ever, that's like I would love just to mod him, but I don't know if I modded him if he'd get upset. But it's just because I would only mod him because, he can post stuff. He can enter stuff. He can, if somebody has a question, he can click on something and put it into the stream. When Dan and I were at the auction, I wanted some more Neos, and Eric Lucas was there selling his stuff. I'm like, hey, Dan, can we trust this guy shrimp? LOL. No, you can't. You can't trust Eric Lucas's shrimp. Yeah, that's funny. That would be funny. Hey, and it'd be even funnier, Sicklets 23, is if you set it in front of Eric Lucas, let's say you had a table and he's got all of his stuff out and you walked up to him, hey, Dan, you think we could trust this guy? And he hears you say it. That would have been hilarious. I mean, he probably would have, but I don't even know if Dan would have kept a smile off. That would have been hilarious. I remember that, yeah. Yeah, it's see, the thing is, Streetwise, I wouldn't moderate them because I want them to keep people out. I mean, look, there ain't nobody that comes in here that causes problems anyways. I mean, and if they do, they just don't mean shit. So, but the thing is it gives them power to be able to, like I said, post stuff. Let's say like a website they can go to, or this you can go to, or this, or anything. It just gives them that because he knows all that stuff. But the thing is, hello, nobody heard of this guy. Yeah. But that's the whole thing, is if I get him on here giving too much information away, then he'll be giving all of my information away. So maybe I want to lock him up. But yes, he's my backup. It's like Trusted or something. Yeah, Michael Schenker. He hates media. It's like, what's that cartoon with the big bear or the panda? Kung Fu Panda or something like that. And then you have his master. Master something. But yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really need I mean, I don't mind having. I mean, the mods I have are really, really, really good when they're here. Other than that, I mean, I don't need. I don't need mods all the time, but when my mods are on here, they just blow it up. But you know, Leah Jet, Tater Salad, you know, Tropico, you know. But it's like everybody does stuff, and that's totally cool. I don't run a problem channel, so. It's just, you know, sometimes you get a bad apple in the bunch and, you know, you just got to push it out of the basket and let it fall to the floor and roll out the door and get stepped on by a horse. That's it. And it's all gone. So. But yeah, it's just, it's good. DMC. Oh, yeah, DMC. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget that one. Yeah, DMC. So I got DMC, Learjet, Tropico. See my, Tater Salad, Corsair. See, I got some people from across the way too. So I just forget what people I have. But yeah, so if I stream early enough to bring those guys in, then you know, they can get in and stuff. Like Tater Salad's been hopping in here a little bit lately. But it's, you know, it's really late for them. They're 6 hours ahead of us. So, but yeah, like I said, you know, even, DMC, I forgot. I don't, you know, like I said, if I blued Dan, it would just be, we could see the, oh yeah, we'll go right there right now. If I gave Dan a hammer, it'd just be so he could like post stuff that, I mean, even like his artwork and stuff. I'd love to get a big, huge picture, Dan's picture on the wall. I need the arm. I need the arm. La, 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 la. Let me give these guys a little food. I fed them, oh yeah, they're nice. Really dark, like a red, bloody red, guys. Yeah, these are nice. Oops. Maybe. All right, let me get the arm. Strangers. What I really want to know is where's Chelios? Where's Chelly's chili? Strangers in the night. So funny, they have so many shrimp in there and they hide so well. But they blend in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's like 15 right here in front of me. I gotta get that hair algae out of there. Already. How we looking right like that? How we looking like that right there? All right. Let's check it out, man. Hey, man. What's this shit, man? Oh, man. What'd you go do that for, man? Yeah, now see the later ones, they're red. Yeah, there's only a couple in there that got the white spots on them. There's one, there's two. But, yeah, I'll have to, like, I don't know. He said, oh, they're still known for extreme red King Kongs with the white spot. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. But they are very dark. See, I can shut off the settings, and there they are right there. That's with nothing. No. Now the red, that orangey look, they're red. It's just the camera picking it up like that. So far, trusted linker who does not have to moderate chat. Yeah, so far. He came skating across center ice with his head down last time I saw him. Yeah, that happens. Especially with him. I don't even know if his bar downtown's even open anymore with this crap going on. Not sure. At least you got some dragon's blood. Black over red. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't, I didn't notice the white spots until literally a little bit ago. But I guess those can, just be called out or something, sold off. I call those one stripes your Red King Kong tank. Yeah, all right. Oh yeah, there's a baby coming out. Yeah, like I said, there's not a crap ton, so, but still, it shouldn't be any in there at all. But I don't know, maybe put them in there just to make it fill the order or something. I don't know. Probably go after this. I don't know yet. But I gotta find that flashlight at GRB Aquatics wants me to catch the bass. Streetwise B, I have to admit I have my tubs for my AE for parents and they keep asking which is fish, not seeing the shrimp. I tried. That's what I told you, brother. Yeah, it's you have to put it in a tank indoors. Those snowflake shrimp are for them. Oh, the snowballs? Yeah, I would, you got plenty of true extremes and nice ones at that. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really nice. That's what I'm saying. If I got to pull some out, it's not the end of the world. But, yeah, you need to do a tank indoors, and I mean, those tubs outside will be nice because they'll really breed outside. Outdoors, they say putting stuff outdoors makes it all breed. Being out in that type of surroundings makes it breed better. They breed faster, more healthier. So. But if you really want, it's like I tell my mother. She lives in a senior living. She's got severe Alzheimer's. I'm like, Ma, you want me? Because she loves going fishing. I'm like, Ma, you want me to make you up a fish tank? I said, I'll make it super pretty, put little fish in it. And I said, some shrimps. And I said, I'll come over every couple of weeks and clean it. She's like, no. I'm like, why not? Oh, it'd be too much to keep clean. I said, Ma, I'll clean it. Don't worry. No. Why not? It would be too much to keep clean. I'm like, Ma, I'll clean it. No. Why? Because it's too much for me to clean. I'm like, all right, fine. I won't get you a fish tank. So, yeah, snowballs. They will still look like the white clouds. Yes. Yeah, I wish I could have caught a bass today. I got to find a new place to fish. And because where we're going, it's starting to fill up with, I don't know, weekend warriors maybe? Because it's like you show up down there and they have, you know, cups of coffee, packs of cigarettes, and then when they leave, their trash is left all over the dock, literally right on the edge, like a cup of coffee with the empty cigarettes left in it, cigarette butts everywhere. And it's like, what? Are you not taking this? I mean, I yelled at a guy the other day. I said, hey, you left your bobber here over here on the dock. He's like, no, it's cool. It's broke. So what the hell's that mean? You just leave it on the dock, a busted bobber. You don't want anymore because it's broken. You know, but, you know, the type of people that are coming out there, they're literally just, they like come out. There's like 3 or 4 of them. You know, they're like wearing clothes like they're going clubbing. They got some fishing poles and they're all out there standing on their phone and texting and, you know, and it's like they're at the club smoking and, you know, doing whatever. And it's like, and then they pack up and leave. And it's like, what are you doing? So, and, you know, when we're going out there to go fish, you know, Luke doesn't know how to kind of just give it a snap cast, and we don't want to be, you know, within 6 feet of anybody. So we just kind of walked up and I don't know. They ended up leaving when we walked out, you know, so Luke could cast and stuff. I mean, what do? There's just a crowd of people standing around smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, standing there holding poles with enough cologne to choke a horse. And you're like, wait a minute, aren't we fishing? Who wears cologne when you're going fishing? You know, it's like, so we got to find a new place to go fishing because these places, they're just starting to become overrun with, like I say, just, I don't know, people that don't, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, somebody that wins millions of dollars and tries to go and hang out with millionaires that come from old money. You know, people can just tell that you don't come from money. Well, you can tell when people are at the lake trying to fish and they don't know how to fish. You know, it's like, okay. So we just need to find a place where there's people that, you know, aren't around with like, you know, pull out poles and stuff, you know, collapsible fishing poles and, you know, all that sort of stuff, you know, so, but it's just, yeah, I wish I would have caught a bass today, but the spot where we catch them, there was a lady and a kid down there, and every 3 seconds she was putting a worm on. She couldn't fish. You know, it's like she went through 93 worms, and it's like, oh boy. But, and then they say they eat the fish. It's horrible because the water is not, you can't drink it. You can't swim in it. You can fish in it. But it even says, if you look it up, it says don't eat it. These people are freaking eating the fish out of this water down here. And I said, the kid's like, man, I can't wait to catch a bass, take it home and cook it up. I said, cook it up? I said, you can't eat the fish out of here. And I said, who told you? And he pointed at the woman he's with. He said, she said. He said, I already ate 2 bass out of here. And I said, look, when you're 40 and you start to glow, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, you can't eat the fish out of here because they had some big, huge company dumping toxic waste into it for years.
And the numbers are so far off. They came in and dredged it, spent millions of dollars to dredge the bottom of this place. I think they said they pull off like 10 or 8 foot of muck or something. It was all chemicals that were sitting at the bottom. And they still said there's more there. They got to keep doing it, but they dredged all that out. People are out there eating the fish. I'm like, oh my gosh. But here's the thing. It's people that do not know. Look, I grew up here my whole life. I've never, ever, ever in my life ate anything out of there. I fished it my whole life, even when it was nasty. But you just don't eat it. You don't drink out of the water. You don't swim in it. But, hey, we went fishing. What's the big deal? We're not ingesting it. But these people don't know. And they're like, hey, let's go catch some fish, and we'll eat them. And then the kid says, oh, well, we cook it first. And I'm like, that doesn't matter. I mean, look, they tell you don't eat too much tuna because it's got a lot of mercury in it. Okay, and that comes out of the friggin' ocean. What do you think comes out of a polluted river? And they're like, oh, well, I cook it. Who cares? But that's what I'm saying. That I don't want to call it ignorance, but the uneducation of, since this virus is going on, people they're not doing their homework to find this out, and they're hurting themselves. It's a scary thought, because like I called a park to go get a big, huge park, and I called and I said, hey, are the passes free right now? And she said, no, they started paying June 22nd. I said, okay, I was thinking about bringing my son out there to go fishing. And she's like, oh, well, such and such park has a bridge that they fish off of. They get a lot of fish. And I said, okay, well, anything's better than where we're fishing, because, I want to be able to eat the fish. And she's like, oh, well, you can't eat it out there either. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, it's, you're not supposed to eat out there because the levels are too high. But that's what I'm saying. People are just eating this stuff, and I can't believe it. It's bad. People got to really start. They got to look into what they're doing before they do it. It's, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. F5 and Megadeth a lot. Jimmy DeGrasso makes the drummer of Metallica a salad. Makes the drummer of Metallica a salad toss guy. So you're saying Jimmy DeGrasso is better than the drummer of Metallica? Is that what you're saying, Chewy LTD? I don't eat any fish I catch around here. So many farms and fertilizers. That's what I'm saying. But over here, it's not farms and fertilizers. These companies were dumping waste for years, and they got caught. So they went in there. Like I said, they spent millions of dollars to dredge it. And when they were doing it, there's where the river runs through, and it goes down underneath a bridge, and it's a really rapidy, it's got 3 trenches that it goes through. Well, one of the divers went through, got caught on rebar, couldn't get off, and the water beat him to death, and he died. And it's like just cleaning that disgusting river. But that's what I'm saying. People don't know. I couldn't believe it because there's people down there fishing for like carp and stuff and taking it home and eating it. I'm like, oh my God. Me and my son were down there the other day, and there's a couple down there probably in their 60s catching catfish one after another, pulling them up, dropping them off, putting them in the bucket. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're taking these home and eating them. Oh my God. And it's just, I don't know. I've never eaten fish that glow, and I don't ever want to. Yeah, the way I was brought up, that was the same way. But I'm just teaching Luke what fishing is about.
So I've never eaten a bass, and I heard bass taste like crap. So I don't try to eat them. I just release them. I'm a trout guy, perch and catfish. I've eaten, what is it, panfish or whatever it is. I've eaten tons of that, but I didn't cook it. But yeah, when I catch fish, I clean them, gut them, all that stuff. Put them in the cooler. When I know I'm going to fish and keep it, and then I come home and, like trout, we just fry it up in a pan with butter and salt, fry it on both sides. We wouldn't even scale it or nothing. All that stuff would come right off in the pan. My grandmother used to do that. And then like I cook my catfish. I like to use butter, beer, little water, some seasonings and stuff. And then I cook it like that in a pan. So good. But yeah, I was taught the same way. You kill it. If you catch it, you kill it. But right now I'm not fishing because I need to eat. I'm fishing as a sport right now to teach my son. If we go somewhere and catch fish that I'll eat, he's not a fish eater, but I'll teach him how to skin a fish, kill a fish, gut it, and all that stuff, But I'd like to teach him all that stuff too. But we just don't have. I mean, we do. We have areas to go fish. I mean, I could take him if all three of us went, we can drive like 30 minutes out by these really nice lakes. I would like to do that tomorrow. That'd be cool. Tomorrow, next day. But there's really nice lakes out there. I'm sure it's the weekdays, so it's probably best for us to go then than on the weekends. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I just get excited to teach them how to fish and, get the finesse of it down. It's like fly fishing is really hard, so, but, it's something that I pass on to them. I want to teach them how to fish, not shoot guns. And, I mean, I understand if you got to hunt and kill something, but, I'd rather teach him how to fish first, and then whatever he chooses to do after that, he can do. Jeffrey, who's going to bed? Jeffrey? Good night, Jeffrey Watts. It's very good. I'm so glad that you stopped by. Thank you. Ellison was the OG with biker shorts, dude, right? Played 1,000 miles an hour. The last heavy concert that I bounced was, what was that guy? Oh, he would sing into the mic way up like that. He'd sing, I think, Ace of Spades. Blackfoot? Is it Blackfoot? I think that's the last concert. Yeah, that's the last. Wait, is that the last concert? Well, no, I think I bounced Pantera, Slayer. I can't remember. I think like Blackfoot was the last biggest one. I did some others after that. I did like behind the scene, personal bodyguard stuff for a bunch of stuff. I used to get into all that when I was younger. That's what I was known for when I was younger. Yeah, I'd like to come to Florida, Miles, and go fishing down there. That would be, I'd like to take Luke on a charter. They're expensive. So I'm not going to take, excuse me, I'm not going to take him now. I'll wait until he like really gets into it. But, to where spending $400 is, he'll actually have fun. I don't want to spend $400 and he wants to leave halfway into it, but he does good. Good night. Haven't fished in 6 years, though. Or selling. What? Alphinson. Oh. I guess he was commenting. Up at Tahoe, no motor lake has some amazing rain. Oh yeah, I grew up where I grew up. There was, they would stock the creeks with the trout. I always like going a little later in the season. You had to go when trout season opened, because the day it opened, it was like everyone in the mountains came out. Because they would want to catch those out, or they wouldn't catch as much. So later in the season, you could go to those big holes and, you could catch them, 14, 16 inches, a couple pounds, man, they were good. Yeah, we don't eat the shark bones. Fishbone got stuck. Yeah, it was when I was little, when my grandmother would cook the fish for us, my cousin was there. And when we would, because, it was a big deal. The fishing thing was a big, I don't know, it was a big deal to go catch trout and come back home with trout. But we would get lucky. We'd get 3, 4 of them, sometimes 5. We'd be 5 miles away from the house in the woods, So, but anyways, he'd always tell me when we bite it, he's like, Brian, you gotta kind of flick it with your fork, and the meat will come right off the bone. But when you put it in your mouth, you don't want to just bite and swallow. You want to kind of break the meat up, pushing the meat up against the roof of your mouth and feel around for it. Also enjoying the flavor of it. And he used to sit there and just, I was like, man. But he used to always tell me as a kid, make sure there's no bones. Do not swallow a bone. This seems like he most Detroit striped sports tank. Strips, what? What you saying, Streetwise? I'll take you out on my friend's boat. Oh, yeah, I'd love to come to Florida. I'd love to bring the family down there and go fishing. 13 is my lucky number, and 13 makes a nice fishing rod, as it is a good number to have on your back as you plaster forward into the boards. Notice that Stevie Eisenman stayed away from Ulf Samuelson. Yeah. What a jerk. Yeah, Lemmy from Motorhead. Yeah, Motorhead. Yeah, I remember. I think that was like one of the last ones that I bounced, And then after that, like I used to bounce downtown here. A big place in Detroit was called Harpo's. So all the real big bands that came out of Detroit, they would always play at Harpo's. Like Pantera always play at Harpo's. You had Slayer, you had Halloween, you had a bunch of bands, but you had like XYZ and I can't remember how many bands, but the band I used to work for, they were really good. The record company used to come see them all the time, but they used to fight a lot on stage, and they were supposed to sing in a certain way. Like the record label guy would show up and he's like, hey, sing this whatever, and the singer would be like, no, I ain't singing it like that. And they just never liked their attitude. They had a poor attitude. But boy, they could sing. Man, they could sing. Bill Lanebeer. Yeah, Bill Lanebeer. You ever see that guy's house on MTV Cribs? It was pretty cool. Oh, my mom, something's wrong. Went to the hospital, spent 8 hours in there. Sucked the doctor.
You sucked the doctor, said there is what your throat is supposed to look like, then this is my cut in half. Well, yeah. What is that? Then I told my mom something is to the hospital, spent 8 hours in there, sucked the doctor. You did what to the doctor, Miles? Oh boy, that better be a typo. You better change that. It's true, he says. I'm a Denver and New England fan, but there might be some lion stripes with the wrong colors too. The doctor sucked. Yeah, I was gonna say it says you sucked the doctor. I was like, what? He didn't. Oh, Miles, you crack me up, brother. You crack me up. Scott Steven was a stud and a half. Got the Devils a few rings. Yeah, frightening experience, Miles. What are you talking about? Which one? But the best thing was fighting Barry Beck in January. No. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I remember when I was a kid, I swallowed an ice cube. My father used to have big ice cube trays for his booze. He always drank vodka. He had those huge ice cubes. And I swallowed one at Lodge right here. I went to go bite it in half and so I couldn't say nothing. I was so scared I ran to the bathroom and turned the hot water on and started dumping hot water down my throat. Wait for a second, then lean over and keep doing it to try to melt that ice cube. I think I was scared. I think I knew that I could breathe out of my nose, but I was so scared not be able to breathe out of my mouth. I thought that I was going to die. But I finally was able to swallow it, and that was painful. But it went down. Miles, I know I read it wrong. I was just pulling your leg, brother. I thought it was really hilarious how you typed it. That's why I was like, I know it's a typo. You don't want a Browns fan claiming any of your shrimp. I was more like the way I played the game, but not afraid to hit someone. I hit her, quit her. Oh, shit. 2 of them. All right, well, everybody, we could sit here and bullshit all night, but I got to get in the shower. I got to see what we're going to do tomorrow. And if nothing, think about tomorrow's stream. I'd like to do an auction or something next day or so. So keep an eye out for anything that I post. But yeah, we're going to call it a night. Been on almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, it's 8:50 where you're at. It's 10 to 12 here. It's called When You Gone. I laughed my ass off. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock here in 10 minutes. So I got up early for an order this morning. I mean, it's not an excuse. I just got to get up and get in the shower and go hang out with Munchkin. You guys know I like to hang out with Luke before he goes to bed. I don't like to come down here and stay here until he falls asleep and stuff. So, but I started late because we were out fishing. But all right, I want to say thanks to my moderators tonight. Oh, that's right. I didn't have one. That's because how we rock. And they are off busy doing their thing, so I hope they're having a great day and they're staying safe. My ghost moderator is Dan Slee, so thanks, Dan. And thanks everyone else for coming in the stream tonight. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun, a lot of fun. And I'm gonna get some shrimp moved around for tomorrow, get them in the right spots, and then we can get together tomorrow again and have great conversations, and it'll be all good. So please, everyone, stay healthy. Stay safe, wear a mask, even though it's not super cool, but I guess it is super cool to stay alive. So we will be seeing you tomorrow. So stay cool and stay shrimpy. See you guys. Peace.